charging 5%. So could we say the groups are really deciding, or are they sort of guided into those decisions by the trainers? Good question.
Sarah has a question about good practices to integrate non-income generating activities, so like health, education, things like that.
There's the Aga Khan Foundation, but I had the pleasure of co-authoring this with Ben Fowler, wrote a little study in this about 3 years ago. And I think I looked at that not too long ago, and I think it's mostly still true. And, I think that the key things is managing risk and managing choice. So if groups freely choose even a high-risk project, we can say that's their problem. If we force them into a low-risk project, that's okay too. It's just when we force them into a high-risk problem, that's the problem. When we force them into a high-risk add-on, that's the problem. And I always use the example of like Saving for Change, which sort of made everybody get malaria education. Well, okay, that was forcing them, but it wasn't going to hurt them and probably helped them, so that seems okay. So it's not just choice, it's not just risk, but you have to balance choice and risk.
And Paul, I think you've answered this, but from Amelia, she's wondering specifically what views you have on income-generating activities.
No, I'll tell you, it wasn't me, but one of the people that we interviewed had some really good insights on that, and they are on the site. I didn't put them in here, but what he said was that you want to maximize the value of the resources you invest in and minimize the management burden. In other words, if I start a shop,